Lawrence and Haven had grown up next to each other in Evergreen Harbor all their lives. Back when the town was more concrete and steel than green and solar powered, the quarry after business hours was their imaginary fortress, and there wasn't a day that they didn't barge to the front doors of each other's homes. Lawrence's mother was a local teacher, and his father had been a miner. Haven lived in a small house with her mom, who had been a technical engineer at the quarry. As the town's mining industry lost steam and shut down, and the people who made the town what it was had to move away, the pair's connection only grew stronger. They fell in love slowly. Day by day, they would notice something else in each other that would draw them closer. Little details here and there that culminated in a relationship based on respect and growth. They chose each other every day. And fast forward to their young adult years, their friendship had blossomed into a comfortable love. They lived in an old apartment together, moving around each other in a well-practiced dance, laughing and learning as the years went on. But one day, the bills came, and Haven and Lawrence just couldn't make it. A new eco-initiative had raised taxes across the town. They couldn't afford to make the upgrades, and in turn, couldn't afford the higher taxes and fines that those lack of upgrades brought. The quarry turned into an overpriced bake sale, and the families that built the town with their well-worn hands were drifting away, moving to more affordable housing in areas like Strangerville. Haven and Lawrence were torn. They were both passionate about sustainable living. In fact, Haven had been working in the conservationist field all her adult life. But there just weren't any practices put in place to aid those living hand to mouth. The gentrification started touching every part of their lives. The day Haven's mom had to move to a tiny house out in Brindleton Bay was filled with hurt and feelings of loss. Lawrence and Haven went home with heavy hearts. The landscape had changed, and they had to change with it. Marriage never held much water for the couple. They wanted to stay together because they loved one another, not because of contractual obligations. But taxes, man, were the only sure bet besides the reaper, so they decided, let's elope. Let's do this. It was well past midnight, but they hopped on their bikes and rode all the way to Del Sol to make it official, riding to the only comically small national forest they could make it to, a place that had long been an inside joke between them. They walked together to the arch in the moonlight, and the moment was over as quickly as the idea came. They drank at a local dive bar to celebrate their union, dancing and joking as always. They rode home feeling fuzzy and warm as the sun peeked over the hills, knowing that those jointly filed tax breaks were going to be sweet.